Hello?
Yeah, message me on Facebook.
Quickly, they drink up all the milk?
I guess so.
Unbelievable.
Jamali.
I thought it was 2 canisters of milk in there.
It was, but they drank it up. I hit you back. I'm gonna message you.
That's what I get the call for. Ran out of milk, boy. That's a disaster in my house. Yeah, my family's insane. My family is insane. All right, let me get this all together real quick. Jesus. Lord, take the wheel. All right, let me get this feed up. Where's the feed? Where's the chat? All right, I think we're good to go now. Oh, I gotta mute this. Wait, let me do a sound check. Starting already with the parking. No, I'm not leaving. Let me test this audio. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. We good. There we go. You're going off. 235. No, I did not see that. I wasn't looking until just now. I see Ramon in the building, Adele in the building, Walker in the building, Benito in the building, John Newkirk in the building, Stacy's in the building, Jay Carly's in the building. All right. Yeah. Yo. She was tight. Jason, what's good? Yeah, back in the car today. Yeah, she's very upset because she, I'm like, but how long you think milk is gonna last in my house? First of all, like, come on, 2 half-a-gallons. That's a gallon. That been in there for about, what's today, the 20th? That been in there about 10 days. 10 days is a long time for a gallon of milk to last in my house. That's a long time. What it is now she must, like, she probably wants cereal. She got a craving to have some cereal right now, and there's no milk. That's a problem. Like, that's what it is. That's what the whole, now I get the phone call like, oh, there's no more milk. It was 2 containers of milk. What happened to the milk? Like, they've been drinking milk for 10 days. No, milk don't last that long. Sorry, sweetheart, no. 2 growing kids, A gallon of milk, how long that's supposed to last? 10, like I said, 10 days is a long time. That's a long time. All right, let me see who was first. Ramon was first today. And Walker knew it too. He said, damn it. Yes, that is a fact. Kids drink milk like crack. Yes, they do. Especially when you got the bomb cereal in the house. They're going to drink it all up. Yes, shout out to the Tangerine Life. Yes. Shout out to Tangerine Life. You was on my wave. Because you said orange first. And I already had tangerine in my head. Already. Jason said I look like Ice Cube in Friday. Ice Cube in Friday? Oh, no milk. Oh, that's hard. That's hard, Jason. Yep. And remember the dad was mad at him? He's like, you better put some water on that shit. He was about to throw a whole bowl of cereal out because he didn't have no milk. The father told him to use water, then the mother told him to use water. Sorry, Stacy. Excuse me for being rude. All right. That gun must have been loud. Yo, it is chilly outside, man. Yep, got that New York chill all in the air. All right, so I got my chart up. I do not have the timer set. Need to set that. I'm about to set that right now. See what this last hour in the market is going to look like. Okay, there's a timer set. I'm looking at the pound dollar. I actually have multiple pairs up because I do that for the sake of students in my group that look at other markets as well. But my market that I trade is the pound. Although I accidentally actually traded the Aussie this week. Over there messing around on the platform, being distracted, not paying attention to the pair, paying attention to the market, but not paying attention to the actual chart that I had up at the time. I was sitting there all that time looking at the Aussie, thinking I'm looking at the pound, because the pound was up in the binary ladder, but I had a chart up of the Aussie because I toggle between the charts and go back and forth when I'm observing the market. So that's what happened this week. That's what happened was. Ben was good. Bill Smith, what's happening, sir? Do you teach trading a particular setup, or is it does not matter as long as the market moves in your direction? Well, we interpret the market and then we use the information specifically to trade an instrument that we trade on a platform called NADEX, which uses binary options. So we apply the information that the market gives to us through its movement, through its behavior. We apply that information specifically to 5-minute binary options. And that is what we do, Bill. Yes, exactly what Jay Carley said. Bill Smith, we have a training team. We trade 5-minute binary options. Correct. Is it hard to learn? It's not really hard to learn. It really is a matter of whether you're willing to develop the necessary patience and discipline in order to learn and be successful doing it. I would say that more so. Because you can learn how to do anything. Like, just think about the most challenging thing you've ever done, and you did it. Like, whatever it is. For some people, it might have been driving, like learning how to drive. For some people, it might have been learning how to play the piano or to play an instrument. It was a challenge for them, but when they set their mind to learn it, and they had enough patience to be able to give themselves the time that they need, they learned. And then they became successful at it. So it's kind of like that. So I would say that nothing is hard to learn. It's a matter of whether or not you're willing to learn it, and if it's valuable enough to you. If possessing whatever that thing is, as far as the ability or the skill of doing it, is valuable enough to you for you to develop the necessary patience and discipline that you need in order to learn it. That's what I would say. Bill said, you mean don't do anything until the setup is presented, hence the patience. That is 100% correct. Literally don't do anything. So that's where the discipline comes in. You need discipline to not deviate and do something else while you're waiting. Discipline, don't do nothing. Patience, wait. And when you intertwine those two pieces, that's part of your mindset and the framework for how you are mentally navigating in the market so that you can be successful with what you're doing. It's powerful stuff. Yeah, the vibe. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, wow, that was a good question. That was actually a good series of questions. Yep. Yeah, very good question, Bill. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Definitely do. Jason 10325. What market you looking at, Jason? What's that? 1.0. I don't even know what market that is with that pricing. The pound. Why you have a 0 in front of the 3? Or maybe you just reversed them? Like, you mean 1.3025? Because I'm looking, I'm like, what? I'm like, what's that? Okay, I got you. Got you. So, Jason, what do you trade? You trade Forex? Oh, and I meant to get this this feed out. If any of you have not liked the video yet, which about 8 of you have not, please give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Definitely appreciate that. When you guys like the video, what it does is it gets notifications out faster for whatever reason in YouTube's algorithm. That's what I learned about the thumbs up. One of the reasons that they have that on there. it accelerates the notifications that go out to people. So when you thumbs up, more people actually get a notification that I'm on live. So for that reason, much appreciated. Bill, I find support and resistance does not work. It works sometimes and it's not consistent. Bill, what market are you in? Are you trading? You're trading Forex? Right, but you're trading the euro with what instrument? You're using the Forex platform? Or are you trading NADEX by chance? What platform do you use? Forex or NADEX is my question. Trying out NADEX. Okay. Because I was curious because if you're looking to trade NADEX, you need to have a different thought process altogether when it comes to NADEX with the binaries. It's you'll have a lot of difficulty trying to apply your Forex thought process on the NADEX platform with binaries. You'll have difficulty doing that. So you're better off using price action, using the movement of the market more so than support, resistance, trends, trend lines, any type of indicator. None of that really applies when it comes to the binaries because with binaries, it's a very simple decision. Binaries, you just got to be correct about where the price ends when your binary expires. That's it. Relative to your option strike price. That's all you got to do. There's nothing else to do. You just got to be right about that. So for that reason, everything that you're trying to do as far as what you would normally do in Forex is not going to be relevant when it comes to binaries. That's why people come from Forex into NADEX and they start losing immediately. You'll start winning some trades, but then you'll see that it doesn't really make much sense with the same ideology from Forex, the same thought process. Got to be, you got to think differently. Ernest, what's good, man? Yeah, Ramon hit it on the head. He said we're doing a different analysis of the market. Support and resistance aren't that reliable in a 5-minute binary environment. And he's 100% right. Ben, you think binaries are better, especially NADEX? I believe that the binary is definitely on the NADEX platform. The binaries that they've created on their platform and their platform being an exchange, I think that model is the best model that there is, period. It gives you an opportunity to earn much faster, and you can earn way more money starting with a very small amount of money if you have developed the skill in the market to be able to be consistent with the binaries. Like knowing how to take the information from the market and then applying it to the binaries, you can take a little bit of money and just bang them out. Just be consistently profitable when you know what you're doing, and you can flip real quick. So not to say Forex doesn't give you the opportunity to do that, but Forex takes much longer unless you're scalping. And if you're scalping, it's much more interactive, and you got to be there like to scalp. I don't have to do that with the binaries. I can just come on whenever I want to, and either the market is going to give me what I'm waiting for or it's not. So I have so much more time freedom. That's big to me, and it's very important to me. I don't like to be a slave to the chart. a slave to the platform and having to be there to trade. You know, the whole focus of what we do on Team Alliance is freedom. Like, we about really just being free, time wise and financial freedom. You know, so putting yourself in position to earn and be profitable creates financial freedom when you do that efficiently. And then once you've done that, now you got financial freedom. Now you got the time freedom. So it's like they got, you know, they go hand in hand. Who this construction dude? That's what I look like. I look like I do construction. Uh-huh. I do construction. I'm building. I am building. More like orange is the new black. There you go. You're funny. It's all good. I knew I was gonna set myself up for some roasting. Looking like a tangerine. It's all good though. Tangerines are delicious. Everybody love a tangerine. Oh, you wrong, Ernest. You wrong for that. He said I look like Trump's face. That's horrible. And Winston said, no worries, you pretty. Bob the Builder? Oh, shit. Bill says, so if you get on market whenever you want, how do you consistently get paid if the market does not set up during that time? I would have thought you would have to be on the charts a lot more so that you don't miss. It's because we know what environment and what market behavior needs to be present in order for profitable trades to be presented by the market to us in the first place. So that either happens or it doesn't happen. And having the freedom to be on the platform whenever you want to means that when the market does decide to do it, because you have the skill, you recognize when and the fact that the market is presenting that to you at the time, or that it's not presenting it to you, which means that you would not take any trades. So in addition to that, because you're basically only going to trade when you're going to win, it means that you now can give tremendous value to the trades that you do take. This is where like Project 21 that we do comes into the picture, because Project 21 starts at $100 with one contract. And by the end of the project, you know, I don't know why YouTube trying to stop this knowledge. 10 of y'all have not liked the video yet. If y'all like the video, they'll stop messing with the feed. Like the video so they stop messing with the feed. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What I think I was saying was, I forgot. What the hell was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, scaling up. The fact that you can scale up aggressively, and when I say scale up, I mean like you basically are putting the account at risk, if you want to call it that, but you're basically you're maximizing the size of the contracts on every trade. That's what Project 21 is doing. It is basically you literally maxing out the size of your contracts on every trade. Every trade you're going to trade the largest amount that the account can hold as far as contract size. And you just keep doing this repeatedly. You do it consecutively for 21 trades. By the time you reach the end of the project, you sitting at basically the level where you can now generate full-time income from your account size. See, so you can't do that if, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. You can't do that if you don't have the skill level to do that, if you don't have the patience and the mindset to do it. Because you'll get emotional as you're going through the process of doing that. It's like, I understand what you guys get at when you're like, well, you know, if you wait and wait and wait for the market and then it doesn't give it to you, well, how do you make any money? You make money exactly from what I'm explaining to you. You don't need a lot of trades, for one. You're not going to be just taking any trades. You're only going to be taking the best opportunities that become available, if they become available. So that means that you're not depending on the market having to give you a trade just because you're on the platform. It either does or it does not. If it does, you're going to give maximum value to the trade because you're confident and you have no fear whatsoever, because you possess all of the elements of the skill that are required for you to be consistently profitable and winning your trades. So it's like you're basically turning into like a machine. Machines they're not emotional when they execute. A machine has programming and is programmed to execute. If this, and this are there, do it. If they're not there, don't do anything. That's how a machine is programmed. That's how we're programmed. So we function with the same automation when it comes to the market. And that's what leads to the consistency of the results. It's just rinsing and repeating the same process over and over again without concern or, you know, being worried about if the market is going to do it or not. You get to the point where you just don't care about that anymore. Now, another thing that people comment on is, you know, not being full-time. Like, I'm a full-time trader, just to put it in perspective. I trade full-time. And I can tell you as a full-time trader that you don't have to put unnecessary pressure on yourself to feel like you have to trade. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't have to put pressure on yourself to trade at all. Put this down a little bit. It's getting warm here. Let me turn this off for a minute. Yeah, I turned it off for 1 minute. The more pressure that you put on yourself, the more distracted you'll be. You're creating an environment to lose. So it's like all of that, all of these things have to be worked on and dealt with that go on within you in order for you to ultimately make your way to the execution of what I'm describing as a trader. So it's kind of like you got to think bigger and further to understand what you're ultimately trying to become and trying to achieve. Is like, first of all, like, what do you even want to trade for to begin with? You want to trade to position yourself to become financially free? Because if that's the case, then it means that the value of what you would need to do that has to be high to you. It has to be at an elevated level. Like, you got to value the process to take you there first. You understand what I'm saying? Some people they're not willing to put that time in and that work in because they're busy concerning themselves with all of the everyday stuff that they think has to be done to trade. You know? Like, people be concerned more about, well, how many trades do I get in a day with your strategy? That's not the issue. As a matter of fact, that has nothing to do with anything. Because anyone that's trading successfully is not even using the strategy in the first place. They're using their skill in the market. You understand what I'm saying? But let me come back to the comments for a second. He said it's hard to put everything at risk if market can change any second. Bill, you learn to overcome that fear. That's a fear that you have. Because what you're describing is basically the mindset of everybody. Everybody fears that, what you just said. You're scared to risk it all because the market can change at any second. When that's not the real risk. The real risk is not the fact that the market can change at any second. The real risk is you not understanding the market and why it would change from second to second. You don't understand market behavior. You don't understand environment. You don't understand, why a set of rules that you're using would work in the first place. Like, why would they work or not work? What environment should they be applied in? What type of behavior should be present in order for you to apply those rules? This is real stuff that you have to take into consideration. You can't disregard it and just brush it off and then expect to perform when it comes to being in the market. So like I said, the majority of the work that you need to do has more to do with your mindset than anything else. Ramon said that's what Mark's training will teach you to dissect. Yes. Correct, James. So the Project 21 example, are you risking everything all in per trade? So if you lose back to square one, do you think the loss is a greater teacher than the win? There's no possibility of losing when I take a trade because I've decided not to lose. See, this is where people either start to feel the vibration or they make their way away from what I'm even saying because it sounds crazy to them. Like, did you hear what I just said? Losing is a decision that you make. We study and observe the market to the degree that we understand why you would lose in the first place. So we don't engage in the market when that's the case. Period. There is nothing to do if the possibility of losing is present. Like, that's first of all. So we ain't gonna lose. Now you got to deal with the fact that, well, damn, how can you be that confident? Training, conditioning. Same way a champion fighter don't go in the ring thinking he can lose. He don't go in there, yo, this dude might hit me and catch me with an uppercut and hit my chin. I might get knocked out. He's not going in with that attitude, even though that's true. Can a champion fighter be knocked out? Of course he can. Will he? No. If he trained the way that he has been training the whole time, which made him the champ, he ain't gonna get knocked out by nobody. Because he's elevated above all of the possibilities that can take place. And he will not put himself in the position to get knocked out. He in there to fight and to whip your ass. That's it. He's in the ring to fight and to beat you to a pulp. He ain't there to play. He not there wondering what you gonna do. He don't even care what you could do. He not there thinking about what you there to do. He's there focused on what he's there to do. And he gonna do it. And and what happens? He whip your ass. So it's the same thought process. It's the same mentality. It applies to the market also. Oh, but the market is scary. Nah, man. Everybody thought Mike Tyson was scary. Buster Douglas ain't think he was scary. Buster Douglas studied him. He's like, yo, I'm going to catch him. In his mind, he already decided, before he even got in the ring with him, he decided that he was going to beat Mike Tyson. Mind you, he's going in fighting the dude that nobody beat. Nobody beat Tyson. Like, you crazy? Why are you even fighting him? He caught him. So that goes to show you that you can do anything that you set in your mind to do, but you're going to have to put the work in before you set your mind to do it. It ain't like you just say it and do it. After you say it, you got to put work in to do it. But that's a good question, though, James. That is a good question. Titans asking Jay Carly, have you done the project? Ramon, once you do, all you got to do is win every time. Matthew, Mark hunting in the streets of New York. I told you I tell Jareen life. What's up? Waiting for something to set up perfectly can lead to going in and then can bite you. So knowing which one works is hard. It's not as hard as you think it is, Bill. It takes time, experience, patience, discipline, and observation and study. You got, like I said, you just got to put that work in. That's the whole purpose of training. That's why we train. That is why we train. It's just like, right, let me give you a good example. Right now, people will come into this live stream and be like, what y'all doing? I thought y'all was trading. We're in observation mode. We don't take trades just to take trades. Just because the market is open don't mean we got to trade. Right now, we're not trading, but we understand why we're not trading. I'm here looking at the market. I know what I'm waiting to see. The market ain't doing that right now. What am I supposed to do? I'm going to talk to y'all. We're going to talk about whatever. We do whatever we want. So this is the mentality that you ultimately seek to develop, where you're watching the market and observing it, but you're doing it at an elevated skill level. You're doing it with patience and discipline. So you ain't thirsty to get into a market or into a trade, I should say, and do something. For what? There's nothing to do right now. When there's nothing to do, what do? You do some other shit. Or you wait. Like right now, I'm sitting with the charts up and open, looking at the platform. I glance at the platform. Every time a 5-minute binary goes by, I glance, look at the market, don't look right. Next. I'm back up here talking to y'all. And this goes on for the duration of the commentary when I do these live streams. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you learn to do. Patience. Hassan, what's cracking, man? He said, you mean to tell me that there's no golden way to win at this game? Shots fired. David O, what's happening, sir? Peleus, what's good, man? Look, Peleus said, I'm scared, Mark. I'm supposed to get a trade every single day. I got to get one. That's how people be, man. That's how people are. Yep, that's the juice man all day. Bill says, so that means you have to have immense patience. Yes, Bill. Yes, Bill, yes. See, patience is the value. People don't make the connection between the value of patience when it comes to what they're trying to accomplish. I think patience is more valuable than anything that you do, because it's always going to keep the window open for whatever you want to do, regardless of what you're trying to do in life, period. Without patience, you're going to fuck it up. Just think about it. Why would it be any different when it comes to the market? Like, why? It wouldn't be. It's going to be the same thing. So this is why we focus on that all the time. We focus on patience and discipline. Because without that, you finish in the market anyway, just like you would be finished with anything that you're trying to accomplish. These are life lessons. 10 of y'all ain't liked the video yet. Please like the video. He said immense patience to take that trade, take that one great trade that is really tough, because patience can lead to frustration and then make a mistakes. That's why you learn how to overcome through patience. Like, I sound like a broken record, but what I'm saying is proven. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is proven already. So you may not want to do it, but you're going to have to do it if you want to win. And that's just it. Matthew said, first mindset check. When you start looking at it in terms of there is no risk with skill being applied, there is no risk. That's it. Ernest said, like a great wide receiver, he knows he's always open, always. Yep. Bill said, but in fighting, you get hit, but in trading, we don't want to be hit. Getting hit is not getting knocked out. The equivalent of getting hit in a ring by your opponent when it comes to trading is getting the urge to take a trade. That's getting hit. You're getting hit by your emotions. Your emotions are attacking you when you're developing and when you're actually in the process of actually trading. When you're developing your mindset to trade, and then when you do trade, your emotions are at you. Thirst, fear. Those are hits, but they're not knockouts. The knockout is you giving in when one of those things come up and then acting on it. Now you in position to get your ass knocked out. Now you get knocked out because you did something that deviated from your training. It's just like in a ring. A fighter could get knocked out if he deviates from his training. If he don't deviate from his training, he got you. So you as the opponent have to study more than he does, and you have to know him better than he know himself to beat him. Think about that. You fighting a champ. You have to figure out how to know him better than he knows himself in order to beat him as the opponent. You understand? That's what you're turning into. You as the champ, the reason that your opponents can't beat you is because they can't do that. They can't figure that out. You rinse and repeat. You don't deviate from your training. That's how you keep winning. You never deviate from your training. Dodge, bob, weave, move to the left, boom, back step. 1, 2, boom, boom, back step. 1, 2, step back. Boom, boom, step back. Just look at how Mayweather fights. Mayweather rarely ever gets hit. You can't even hit him. Fighters get frustrated fighting Mayweather because they can't touch him. That's how fast he is. He not there to knock you out. He don't care that the fans is like, oh, see, nah, he always fights the same way. He's supposed to fight the same way. That's why he wins. Like you get upset with him because he fights the same way every fight. You mad at him now. You mad at the champ though, the undefeated champ that retired undefeated though. You upset with him because he fights the same way in every fight. Like what are you talking? That's what he's supposed to do. So it's the same mindset. It's the same thought process as that. I'm not going to switch up just because somebody's like, well, damn, you know, you're all you do is in the money. All you do is trade when the environment look like that. Every trade I see you take, the market always is slow. Hello? I'm supposed to switch up and now start trading in fast, volatile markets just because you don't like what I'm doing? No. Rinse and repeat. And I'm not getting hit either because I got my emotions are in check. They're not hitting me the way that they're going to hit you. You get hit by your emotions and you definitely going to get knocked out because as soon as you get emotional, you do something stupid. Like take a trade because you emotional. You get emotional. Oh man, I ain't get a trade this week. Damn. I need a trade, man. I need a trade. That's your emotions kicking in. And then when your ass get knocked out and you lose a trade, then you hurt. And it's even more frustrating when you don't know why you lost. Like now I'm making reference to people that are not with us or who haven't been around us. People lose every day, all the time, all day. Trying to justify why they're losing, but not knowing why they're losing. If you don't know why you're losing in the first place, you already got a problem. So, yeah, but this is good stuff, though. Redman definitely in the building, too. He just came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. Ramon said patience also leads to your mindset settling down to a point where you can actually see the market's movement instead of relying on your past fears. That's what you got to work on first in order to succeed. Come on, man. Don't let fear stop you from becoming a successful trader. All facts. Ernest said Mike Tyson beat himself. Of course he did. When he talked about it later, he was explaining how he was not training the same at all. Before he lost the Buster, he explained how he didn't train properly. And he was like, I lost it. He's like, I lost my hunger for it. So did Buster really beat him? Mike really beat himself, just like Ernest said. That's crazy. Rich in the building. What's happening, man? David said, this month I've had the least thirst, but also had the most trades I've taken. Didn't have any expectations and just took trades as they came. That's another thing too. See, eventually, like people think that the training never kicks in. The training does kick in. People be scared to train, thinking that they're going to just be training at that level forever. No. It's impossible for you not to elevate when you commit to training. Just think about that. How can you not elevate if all you do is train? It's just like when people are talking about what we do. And they're like, well, how do you guys do that? Well, we train first. Yeah, but I understand that. But, you know, when the market decides to do such and such, how do you deal with the possibility of losing or you might take a loss? No, we ain't going to lose. It's like everything that you throw at us regarding losing and the possibility and the market could do whatever it wants at any second, all of that becomes irrelevant. It is dismissed as a result of training. The training works. It works because when you commit to it, it gets you to where you need to be first before you start dealing with the market at all. You got to overcome your fears. You scared of stuff already. You're already scared. Just the fact that you saying, what if? What if is fear. When you approach things scientifically and you begin to deal with everything as a science, there is no more what if. What if is out the door. It's this is going on, this is what I'm doing. That's going on, this is what I'm doing. There's a reaction for every action that the market is doing. But you don't know how to react because you haven't been trained and you don't have guidance. That's the gap. You see what I'm saying? The gap that has to be filled is just your lack of knowledge. The lack of how to. That's all it is. Now you can get the how to on your own. That's going to take you time. It's going to take you a long time because you need to do so much when it comes to dealing with the market. It's crazy. So you can do that. You go that route, but it's easier just to plug into something that's already in place that will get you to where you're trying to go to. But of course, that's always going to be your decision. Yep, emotional jabs. Ernest said, Usain Bolt trains for years to run a 20-second race. Come on, man. Come on. And now you lost your teeth because you took your gum shield out. Wenderson Lima, talk about your best setup for trades. Aha. I need somebody to start the organ up. Yeah, let me open up the doors of the church. Let's go. I'm gonna go through the comments. I'm gonna come back to what Wenderson just asked. Rich said Anthony Joshua said he lost his first fight because he went looking for punches. The last fight, he told himself to be patient and the openings will come. He's now the champ again. Make no mistake about it, man. Ernest said he got too confident because he saw a chubby dude opposite him got shook. I'll let y'all talk it out. Shahara, I'm super late. Mark got that bass in his voice. What happened? Just Rant Man showed up. That's all. You know what happens when Rant Man shows up. Tell us the qualifications that you make to take a trade. I'll get back to you, Wenderson. Bill said, that's my problem. I need a trade every day. Finding difficult to change that. Bill, you're going to have to change that. You're going to have to accept that the market don't necessarily give you a trade every day. Not a trade that you can be so confident in that you take with ease. That's what I'm referring to. You want to be in position to take a trade and have no doubt about the trade or your decision to be in that trade or to be in the market at that time. That's what you're ultimately achieving or wanting to achieve as far as your elevation. If you're not looking to do that, then you're not looking to do what I do. You ain't looking to do what we do. Because that's what it is. Um, oh, that's hard. I like Richard's response. He said he was confident but not patient. There's a difference. Definitely is a difference. The patience comes first. Ernest, training does kick in and never leaves because you stay in training mode 24/7. Ooh. Whoa. That's the haymaker right there. I'm training while I'm trading. Shit. Damn. Wenderson, how do I get my hands on that trading method? All right, so let me respond to Wenderson because I was trying to get through the comments before I responded. But Wenderson, first of all, there's no trading method that I do. What you might call a method or a strategy is simply execution with the right timing of the market. The skill is what allows me to do that, what allows my team to do that. Skill in the market, understanding the market first. That has nothing to do with a strategy or a method, because strategies and methods are ways to box in the market, which is impossible. You can't box in the market. The market is always going to do whatever it wants to do at the time. So the question is not, can you box it in? The question is, are you in harmony with the market so that you're moving with whatever the market is doing at the time? Whatever the market's doing at the time, you need to be doing. Even if that means not doing anything. I'll give you an example. The equivalent of the market doing too much equals do nothing. The equivalent of the market almost doing what it's supposed to do equals do nothing. You understand what I'm getting at? The market is telling you what to do and to not do through its action, through its behavior, its environment. So you need to become connected and in tune with the various environments and behaviors that it shows. Because there is environment and behavior that coincides with profitable trades with the instrument that you're trading. That's where the pieces come together. So if you want to call that the strategy, that's what the strategy is. Learning how to have everything harmonious and cohesive at the same time at the right moment in the market. But you can't do that without understanding the market first. So it's like trying to trade binaries before you understand market behavior and environment. It doesn't make any sense. If you're just trying to trade binaries, you're just going off of what the binaries are responding to that the market is doing at the time. But you're basing your decision solely on the binaries because the binary is providing you with the opportunity that you want. It's just like saying, all right, well, I take binary trades. I'm looking to get $30 to $40 of profit per contract on a trade. Okay. But what else are you doing now? Oh, that's it. I'm just looking for 30 to 40 because I need some good risk reward. Then you got people, I got to get at least 1-to-1 risk reward. So I'm doing at the money. Okay, but what else are you doing? What you mean? That's all I'm doing, at the money. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see that $50. You're chasing trades. What is the market doing that is ensuring that the trade that you select wins? That what you're doing is going to be actually executed in order for you to win. Like, make some sense. And that's what the problem is. It don't make sense. What people do don't make any sense. It makes sense to them, but it's all more so just lack of education and knowledge and information. That's why this is so valuable to so many people. When they stumble on it, they come here and you get knowledge. You get actual information that you can utilize. So I just like just with that one thing that I just went through, understand that there is no strategy. There's no method. Understanding the market and then knowing what to do with the information when it applies to your instrument. That's the method. That's it. If you can't do that, you're going to lose anyway. If you don't develop patience, discipline, focus, you're going to lose anyway. So the mindset stuff, the market stuff, the skill stuff, the interpretation, the environment, the market, all of this is inclusive in training because it's all necessary. It's just like if I gave you a strategy to use, let's say I gave you a way to win all your trades right now. I gave you the way to do it. You're still going to lose. You know why? Because you don't have control of yourself. You are still going to deviate from that winning methodology and you're going to do something stupid and you're going to lose anyway. And then you know what you're going to say? Yo, what he showed me, nah, it don't work. His strategy don't work. It's what people do all the time. So that's why I talk about all of this stuff, because I'm trying to help you to not go that route and make the mistake of thinking that that's what it is. And that's not what it is. Like, it's not that. It's not that at all. Wenderson, you're getting some real valuable information right now. Just so you know. And these are recorded, so you can go back and like rewatch it and just listen again to stuff that was said throughout the stream. Rich said, what have you trained? Walker, same process, same results. Oh, Shahara, you never saw the Rant Man before? Red Man is on deck. Damn, he ain't appeared in a while. He I guess he ain't have a reason to, huh? Everybody been doing what they supposed to do. Rich quotes, trading for training. Facts. Ben said professional traders don't trade a lot. Just one trade a day or one a week or one a month. Facts. That is a fact. Adele said, this is light Rant Man. I agree. He didn't get too crazy today. Yep. Rant Man taking it easy. She said, damn, so Rant Man can go hard? Yeah. Rant Man can go off. Bill said that what you said speaks volumes. It sums it up. Yeah. It's very powerful, you know, when you actually think about everything that I'm describing to you, because you know that I'm right. It's like when I talk like this and people actually listen, you know that I'm right. I don't even got to explain anything else. Everything I said is not only relevant, but it's true. So it's like it's coming from experience. It's coming from the nonsense that people do. And just knowing that I know you're going to do shoots like stupid shit anyway. So just like if, you know, like people searching out the next strategy or the next thing to use, even if you get it, you still gonna fuck it up. Like you still gonna mess it up because you still are not working on the mindset part. You can't exclude that part. It's like people trying to do shit without developing patience. How do you do anything without being patient? How do you, it's like, it's the equivalent of somebody with kids. You can't have children without patience. It's impossible. Like for real. And you can tell when somebody, a parent, don't have patience because they do crazy stuff to their kids. They don't have the patience to deal with them. You gotta have patience to deal with your kids. For you to maintain your sanity in your life, you have to have patience if you have kids. It's not optional. And they are trying to destroy your patience all day, every single day. All day. Mind you, just being kids. They didn't even do nothing yet. They didn't even do anything yet. I'm not even talking about when they do shit. I'm just talking about them just being kids. Just being regular kids. You gotta have a high level of patience already. So if like if your kids aggravate you and if they get you out of your zone and they can push you to that limit, like past your limit, you ain't gonna be able to deal with the market at all. If you can't deal with children, you might as well forget trading. That's the best example I could probably give you as far as why patience is necessary when it comes to trading. Your kids. That's the best teacher is children. You gotta have patience, man. And that's why the market be fucking people up, because you ain't got no patience. It has nothing to do with your strategy or whatever you even using. It has more to do with the fact that you don't have the patience to wait. You always rushing. What does that sound like? You rushing. You run out of patience. Rush. Now I ain't get a trade. I need a trade. Nah, man. You need to relax. You need to relax for this market tear your ass up. That's what you need to do. The market will beat you up. You ever seen somebody just like get beat up? Like they can't even fight back no more. They just got beat up. Poop. You're like, damn. You got beat up, man. That's what the market does to people. And then it's like after a while, you can't take too many of those beatings before you quit. So either you're going to give up or you're going to figure out how to stop getting your ass beat. I'm telling you how to stop. First and foremost, you got to have the mindset. Got to have patience and discipline. That be people's problem. They don't. They got microwave mindset all day. Oh, well, I want to work. I want to make $100 a day. Market is looking at you like, first of all, who are you? And why should I care? I don't give a shit that you want to make $10 a day. I don't care what you want to make. Who are you? I'm the market. I run shit. You just here, looking, hoping and praying, right? That's how the market is talking to everybody. Market's like, all right, y'all play with me if y'all want to. And then don't let somebody get cocky because they won a few trades. It's over. I would rather you lose than win doing bullshit. Because if you win doing some bullshit, you're going to do it again. And you're going to keep playing with the market until the market tears you up. And when the market tears you up after you was winning with something and then you lose from doing the same thing in your mind that you thought you were doing, you talk about no confidence. What? Your confidence is gone. Ain't no confidence. You like, yo, I ain't messing with the market no more. It's like gambling. Now the market's like gambling. Now the market took your money. Now your broker took your money. Now NADEX took your money, right? Everybody took your money now. Your mindset, man. Telling you. This is shit that people do. All I'm doing right now is talk about what people be doing. This is what people do. This is how they be sounding. They be soft. You soft because your mindset ain't right. Do you use external charts from NADEX? No. Adele, we are the external charts. So how do you see the trade? Bill, we don't even use the chart. We don't even use the chart. Put it like that. We look at the market, the exact market itself. That's what we do. Tyler, I need to hit the replay to see who set up Rant Man. Love when he comes to town just in time for the holidays. Ernest said, patience. I just wait until there's money lying in the corner. All I have to do is go over there and pick it up. I do nothing in the meantime. That's a hard Jim Rogers quote right there. Bill said, market can go. Where is it? Market can go in your favor 5 pips. Last second reverse 7 pips. What makes me lose? Nope. That's not why you lost. The reason you lost is because you don't understand why the market was doing that at the time. You don't understand the environment that the market was in to even do that at that time. Think about that. Rich, our training exposes and reveals to us the right time to be in the market, which allows us to see the manifestation of trades. Yo, Bill Wendelson, I think it was. Y'all gonna get delivered today, man. Just listen to all of this. Tyler says, if you really meant pips, that's way too much movement. Yeah, even if it's micro pips. Shit. Adele, Bill, that means you didn't need to take that trade. Facts. He said it looked good at the time. Rich, that means you need TA in your life, Bill. They all look good until you learn it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Woof. Shit. Walker, loser logic promotes losses. Facts. Wendell said, I think so. Oh, Wenderson. I'm sorry, Wenderson, for messing up your name. He said, I think so too. Bill, I think you're right. Need to find a way to identify the wolf. Yes. Right. To identify the wolf. That is just the wording right there means that you're understanding what we're getting at. Curiosity killed the cat. Ernest, people just don't listen until you drop a fuck bomb on them. Then they're like, oh shit, he's serious. Very true. Very true. Yeah, for some people, it's shock value that they get. You know, you do that and then you actually hit them with knowledge. It's like a 1-2 punch. Tyler said, how to get Rant Man fired up. I heard your strategy worked pretty good. How long till I quit my job using it? That is a guaranteed Rant Man. That's like the Batman signal for Rant Man. Ooh, Bill getting into the mindset. He said, what do you do if your mindset tries to change but keeps reverting? Woo! Good stuff, Bill. Good stuff, man. You coming to the altar. Ernest said, I got patience with my kids, but seems like I don't have patience with me. Told them I'll get them an Xbox in 5 years. They keep asking me every day. Oh, man. Tyler says, constant training, Bill. Also look into other parts of your life. You might be improving at the charts, but are you impulsive elsewhere? See, I'm trying to tell y'all. This is TA. Just listen to this. Bill said, I never had patience, so don't know how I will change to be patient. Bill, that's the reason that's so powerful is because that is self-awareness. You can't change nothing without it. Bill is actually revealing that he has self-awareness. That right there is the door that opens up the change. So I definitely applaud you, Bill, because that's where it starts right there. Just admitting and knowing. That's hard, man. Shit. Damn. Ed said, Mark and TA saved my ass this afternoon. I got out of work early to try to get on the chart before 4, but I said, let me check in with TA live first, no doubt. The wisdom with TA is invaluable. Yep. Bill said, I was always fidgety when young, could not sit still. I think that was every dude, Bill. I think every young man does that. Like, I'm not even joking. We all are like that. I guess it's just levels of it. But I understand what you mean. I was crazy when I was a kid. I don't even want to go there. I was retarded. Rich said, you beat yourself up first if you allow the market to teach you. Yes, you do. And James said, just like on Friday, Mark would be like, you got knocked the fuck out. Adele said, Bill, what is your why? See, all right, we getting to the meat now. Come on with it. TA. Ed, 3 trades last week, 1 trade this week. Respect the market, and the market will show you respect. All facts. Shiny, indeed, got to have the utmost respect for the market. Facts. Bill said, my why is to be free. Whoo, 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 whoo. We are gathered here. Yo. Yo, can the vibe get any stronger? Man, let's get it. Yeah, market closed, but TA still open. It was nothing to do anyway, Winston. And that's what I love about what we be doing. It was nothing to do. Ernest said that's probably the why for 99% of us here. Free from 9 to 5. Took me 5 years of training, and I'm still training, but finally free. Don't look to the end. Stay in the process. Wenderson, I'm intrigued by the way you take trades. I will have to sign up to get some knowledge from your website. What do you say? Yeah, the website, TeamAlliance.tv, and underneath this video, just look and you'll see every link in the universe underneath there. All social media, you'll see the sign up link to get into training. You'll see a link to connect with me on Facebook. So the sign up link and the Facebook link, those really are the only 2 that you need to focus on right now. If you're signing up, you can sign up and then add me or send me a friend request on Facebook, and I'll see it, and then I'll connect with you, and then I'll get you started. Simple stuff. Ernest, where's that? There's no magic trick for the mindset. Just stop doing the stupid shit. Hard. Bill said, when watching the charts and seeing movement, I have the urge to take the trade. Got work to do, Bill. Got work to do. Notice and listen to what you're saying. You said when watching the charts and seeing movement, I have the urge. You see what you're saying? You're explaining and confessing to yourself that it's you, it's you with the issue. It had nothing to do with the market. That part right there has nothing to do with the market. That's you, 100%. And that's what you have to learn to control. And you have to train and condition yourself to not be that way, regardless of how long it takes. Tyler said it's more than just consuming some knowledge. Henderson, it's a lifestyle change. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Yes, we're gathered here. Ramon said, good Lord, the delivery gonna be intense today. Yes, Lord. Rich said, Bill, the why is why we joined TA. All facts. Shahara, Bill, the only why that matters to me, freedom. Everything else will fall into place. Hallelujah. Ernest said, Bill wants to join the in-car all day gang. Gang, gang. Yep. Bang, bang, anywhere gang. That's it. Wherever there's Wi-Fi, I'm there. At Aussie dollar, Euro dollar markets were looking promising this afternoon, but nothing lined up. It's all good. Rich said, I lost 0 today due to my training and staying connected to the FB group chat. Yes, Lord. The group chat is the fire that's lit all day, every day. Like when I say stay close to the fire, that's the fire right there. The live stream is just a piece of the fire. This is a little piece that just burned you. It's just a little sizzle. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this is crazy. Winston says, someone asked Fuller or Wiley, did you have to be at work today at a certain time? No, sirree. Nope. Rich says, sounds like you've learned to tell yourself that you're not patient. That took practice. Ooh. That's hard, Rich. That's a Bill, you see how we're actually getting into your head, helping you to understand what's in there. Because you have everything that you need to change, but sometimes you need direction, guidance, and you need accountability to keep you on track. It's just like if you know certain things, that's wonderful. But when you have a support group that is like, nah, no. Like the support that comes from us is this is not a yes man. It's not yes man. You know how some people be like, oh, it's okay. It's all right. No, it ain't all right. Why did you do that? What are you doing? Stop trading. Get out the demo account. You don't need to be in the demo account either. Why'd you open up a live account? Why are you trading? What are you doing? That's how we talk to you. I definitely am going to talk to you like that. Because you need to be held accountable for what you're doing now. It's like the market is here all the time. It's always open with the exception of the weekends on NADEX. Closed at 4 o'clock, which it just closed about 10 minutes ago. It reopens on Sunday. It's open from Sunday to Friday, with the exception of 1 hour on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's open. That means you could really be on the chart whenever you want to, but you need to be held accountable when you're on there. You got to understand why you're doing things. Why? The reason. And that's where support comes, because it's like always having somebody in your ear telling you no. You got the urge to trade. No. Eventually, you start understanding the why of the no. Because you're like, why you keep telling me no? I want to trade. No. Why are you trading? Wait, let me look at it. Let me look at the market. You're right. Damn, why would I want to trade during this? Eventually you start to work your way through it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a process getting through and being able to navigate yourself. That's the most difficult challenge that of your life, is dealing with yourself. But it's a challenge you got to be up for. You have to be up for that challenge. So that's why TA is so important to so many of us, because it's like, yo, this is life lessons. Like, you thinking that you here to learn how to trade and learn about the markets. In actuality, you here to learn about how to control yourself, how to develop the right habits in your life. And then it begins to bleed and transcend into your life. It's not just trading anymore. It's life. That's why we say this is a lifestyle. Yeah, it's a lifestyle because it's life. The freedom that you're talking about that you want, you talking about freedom in life. Understanding yourself so that you can navigate trading and utilize trading as the vehicle to give you the freedom. That's the objective, and that's the goal, and that's what we're working towards every single day. That's why you got to work on it every day. Like, I understand how people don't train every day. Even now, I don't care what you do. Oh, well, I be busy, man. You know, it's hard to find the time. No, it ain't. Especially not the way we train. The way we train is so earbuds and press play. You got, it's close to 500 videos, and I only tell you to watch one. There's only one video that we watch every day. Over and 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 over, and it just doesn't stop. It's all day, every day. Why? Well, Mark, really? It's only one video that I'm supposed to watch? Yeah. Huh? I know you don't understand yet. You're not supposed to. The same way you don't understand why you do stupid shit. I might know what I'm talking about. The reason you don't understand what we do is because you don't understand what you do. Yep. Bill said, I'm realizing that 99% of losers were impulsive trades. What an epiphany, Bill. Adele said impulsive and or greedy. Yep. One and the same. Bill said could be greed too because I was chasing. Yep. Adele, everyone wants more money, but no one wants to work for it. Bill, I've got to learn. See you in training. I told you, Bill, it's going to get delivered today. And see, that's another thing. Like, we don't stop until you really get the value that you came here for, because, and it had nothing to do with you joining training. At the end of it, it's why you're joining training. You understand? Like, you understand? It's always about the why. Why would you join our training? You see the value in what we do. That's the why. It's always about the why. The same reason why you want freedom. It's the same reason why freedom is your why. Come on, man. It ain't hard to tell. Yep. James said, Jedi's train as a team. TA, under the great ones passed down. Obi-Wan, Yoda, and now Mark. The force is strong in this one. Yo, that's hard, James. That's hard. Rich said, you found your way, Bill. Hold on to this amber and let it burn. Tyler, you're on the right path, Bill. Adele, nothing in life is easy, but with patience and persistence, everything is possible. Ernest, I'm telling you, Bill, stay looking for what will go wrong instead of focusing on what will go right. Adele, we'll see you on the other side. I definitely see big things for you. Yeah, definitely. I like the fact that Bill has self-awareness already. Some people be in denial, and being in denial keep your ass where you at. You can't even admit to yourself that you need help. How you gonna get help if you don't admit that you need it? Self-awareness, that's the first step right there. Anything that's easy is not worth doing. Come on now. Bill, thank you for your openness, of course. Ernest said, Bill, you got this. You got it. Rich, you started to witness trades you would previously have taken, lose, but this time without you in it. Ooh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. And there's no better way to learn than in an environment that first brings you happiness at the core, creating the right energy to train. On the head, hit it on the head. Winston, listen and watch or listen only, always on. Facts. James, Mark, have you ever thought about how many you've led to freedom? I think about it all the time, and I always feel like it ain't enough. But I don't say that. Like I never verbalize that because I feel like if only one became free, it's a job well done. Just one. And here it's more than. So I think that that's huge. Like that's why I can't never be really feeling no kind of way. And I don't even think about like the numbers. I really just think about each individual and each person that comes through this vibe that we're on, and they get introduced to this. And I'm like, every time somebody comes through, it's like I just always visualize how to do things to just make them stay. It's like I know that you're there already. I already see you free. I see all of you free already in my mind. And it's like with the vision comes energy. There's energy behind that visualization that I have. And I'm just talking about me, the way I project in my thought process. It's just like interaction. Like if you notice, when I'm engaging with, whether we in live training, we could be in the group chat, we could be on the live stream. When I'm engaging, I hit every comment. There's a reason I do that. It's because when I'm looking at what you're saying, I'm connecting to your energy. You're connecting to my energy. And it's just constant. They're coming, it's like waves. When the wave hits the land, it's a splash, splash, splash. Every splash is an impact. It's a collision of the energies coming together to create the collective vibe that we're on. When I didn't start knowing that it would be what it is now. Who remember the first live stream I did on YouTube? Like I'll give you an example. When I did the first live on YouTube, it was all type of problems. The feed was going crazy. There was people coming in on the stream that was like what you call spamming. It was mad spam. Like it was just people out of nowhere coming in talking about Bitcoin, talking about crypto, and just it was political bullshit coming in. It was all type of stuff coming in. On the first few streams that I did, I was like, damn, it's kind of messed up. Everybody was like, nah, YouTube is garbage. Go back to Facebook. And I was like, nah, I'm going to stick it out. Where we at as of right now? I think this is like almost 190 live streams later. And look at now how people connect to the vibe through the same live. This one thing. Every day I do the live stream. If the market's open, I do it. I could be sick and I'll do it. People don't even know I'll be sick until I say something. Like that day when I had the toothache. Come on, man. Like, so it's like it just never stops. It's ongoing and it's going to continue to go. And it's not about me. That's why I'm going to keep winning. I don't make it about me. I make it about everybody that connects to it. And that's how I visualize and I see everybody. It's like, I just want you to just hold on. I know you're going to go through some bullshit. You're going to go through some personal shit in your life. You're going to go through some fucked up shit in your life. And it might distract you from what we're doing. But eventually you make the connection between the vibration that we're on here and how it affects your life. You understand what I'm saying? It's like people are realizing that. And they're like, yo, the TA vibe is what I need. Because when you come here, you do get what you need. Mind you, I'm not taking the credit for it. I don't even want the credit for it. I'm just happy to be a part of what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in because I'm going to make sure that it's here so that we can enjoy it and so that everybody can grow from it. That's how it's going to continue to snowball. It's the same way that we train. The same way that we train is the same way I make sure that I do everything. Relentless. Like, you don't have to wonder, like, damn, I wonder if we're gonna go live today. You know I'm gonna go live. I might come late. I might come on at, some arbitrary time, but you know that I'm coming. That's the relentless attitude and energy that I want everybody ultimately to have, where you don't even think about the thought of giving up on the process that you're in already. There is no giving up. It's just like there's no quitting. Who was it I was talking to? I was talking to Damien. Now, Damien, he going through whatever he going through right now as far as trading. I grilled him a little bit. I didn't grill him as much as I could have. But immediately, he revealed that it was him. And I'm like, yo, stop. That is not the market. It's you. You got to stop. You have to stop doing that. Why are you doing that? And he confessed to me immediately what he did. And I'm like, see, now, but why would you do that? So now you're beating yourself up after you did it. Don't do that. Don't do it in the first place. Then you make it worse after, because now you beat yourself up after the fact. No, don't do that. Don't do the bullshit in the first place. And it's like, that's hard to talk to somebody like that, because this is a grown man that I'm talking to. But at the same time, if I don't talk to you that way, nobody else is. And that's what you need to hear. You need to hear me tell you, no. Stop doing that. And you're not giving up. So don't tell me that you want to quit. There's no quitting. I'd be offended if somebody says that shit. I'm offended if you came into here and you tell me that you quitting or you leaving or whatever. I'm offended by that shit. Because I'm like, how dare you? It's weird, but that's how I be feeling. Because I'm like, how dare you give up on yourself? What? There is no giving up. But I'm not getting it. Yeah, you're not getting it because you're not working hard enough on yourself. How about that? Stop trading. Stop taking fucking trades. Don't take another trade. I don't give a shit what project I'm doing. Oh, well, I was looking at this challenge. I was looking at that challenge. I was watching these videos. Don't watch nothing. Only listen to 301. And stop crying and complaining after you do stupid shit. That's tough. That's love, and it's tough. And that's how you need to be talked to like that. Because why are you still doing stupid shit in the first place? For what? And then get mad, and then got the nerve to get mad after you did it. Then and I'm talking about Damien specifically. Because he's the one that I had the conversation with. And he's in the family. So this is how you get talked to. This is how you get spoken to. I said to him, I said, yo, if you would have won that trade, you would have did the shit again. He went through the whole NADEX, the last 10 seconds, this, that, all of it. You already know what it is. All of that shit. He went through all of that. And I'm saying to him, but you know that you shouldn't have took the trade. That's the problem. The fact you know you shouldn't have took it and you did it anyway. So what is happening is you're 4-0, you're 5-0, whatever you did prior to that trade that you took, it means that them 4 and 5 and 0s might have been the same shit that you was doing in this one. It just ain't catch you yet. Now it catches you. And now you hurt. But you basically got away with bullshit 5 times. Until the market reminded you, you ain't doing that bullshit over here. That's how, see, this is why it's real for us. It's real for us. Tough love, man. Tough love, man. Shit. Nobody else taking no trades. You taking a trade. And then you taking mind you taking a trade during training. You're taking a trade during training with no one else taking the trade. No one else even talking about taking the trade. What are you doing? Like he got, like, you know what I'm saying? He really pissed me off. And he didn't piss me off because he took a trade. He pissed me off because of why he took the trade. And I'm like, so that means you was already doing that. So all you did was get pushed back into reality. So now when you start over, you're going to start over and you're going to start doing it from the beginning the right way. So that you're able to move all the way through by just rinsing and repeating, instead of getting away with bullshit a few times until you get slapped around by the market. All of that shit is over with. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah. Rich said, I was so shocked when I heard that because we were live talking about how the market wasn't good. Dell, TA for life, giving up is the ultimate slap. Yes, it is. It's stupid. James, preach. Before finding your channel, I didn't know anything like this was possible. You dispelled the myth most of us were taught in school and lived as adults. Glad I found it now. Wish I could have known this earlier. I'm going to pass this to my seeds. Game changing. life-changing, and I appreciate your consistency and energy. It's a pleasure, man. He said, glad it's documented, so the truth of what you were doing is televised. Thank you. I'm always humbled by that, because that's what gives me the fulfillment right there. Just that little moment. I'm truly appreciative. Tyler said, rent man, rent man, rent man. 2.5 rent man. Yeah, and then want to quit because you did dumb stuff. Come on, man. And just like how you love your family members, your family do something stupid, right? Do you tell them? Yo, what you did was stupid. If that's your family, you're gonna tell them, and you're gonna tell them straight up, like, nah, you gonna tell them straight up, nah, that was some bullshit. You shouldn't have did that. That's what I be doing. I know that's what you be doing. That's why I was stupid, because that means you was already doing it. You just got caught this time. That's how you talk to your family. The love is in me correcting you. Just stop it, man. Stop it. Yep, this was some good church service. Church. Nah, no filter at all. No need for one. That's why people be soft anyway. Like, reason that you soft is because you want everything spoon fed. Nah. After a while, here you go. Here's your spoon. Feed your damn self. And what I'm getting at is, again, controlling yourself. You can't blame other shit when it was you. You know what you did. I don't gotta go through all this. You already know what you did. And nobody helping you to lick your wounds either. You're gonna stop doing the bullshit, and that's just it. Stop. Tyler, he learned this lesson too many times for too long. Months ago, he was admitting in the chat. Got my trade, I'm logging off. Hey guys, 2-0, now I'm done. 30 minutes later, 3-0, then 4-0. Done, guys, I'm done. To come back hour later saying that he lost. It's a behavior and a habitual bunch of crap that he just has not overcome. And I talk about it just like that because it's like, you need to realize that it's crap that you're doing. It's bullshit. At this point, you really need to just decide to not do that no more. You saying what's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. I know what's wrong with you. You keep doing stupid shit that you know is stupid. That's what's wrong with you. And that ain't even nothing that you can't fix. That's an easy fix. Stop. One more, I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I know how to fix it. Stop. Adele, someone should have told Lizzo not to have her ass out at that game. They not real friends. Tyler said that spoon's heavy though, Mark. Rich said spend too long in the minefield. Yep. Real friends don't let friends drive drunk. There you go. You see how real that is? No, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm good. You drunk. Rich said resetting and reprogramming the mind is a must all day long, man. All day. All day. All right, what time is it? Oh, 4:40? All right. I'm going to shoot over to Starbucks. Do this recap. So I'll see y'all over there. For those of you that are going to be there. Everybody else, I'll see y'all on Monday. Back on YouTube. Same place. Rent Man out.